Hi, I'm Sakura from Japan. I never met my dad, and I've always just lived with my billionaire mom and my twin sister Yumi. And for as long as I can remember, Yumi has been a crazy, jealous pain in my butt. Once when I was 5, Mom was so impressed with a painting I'd made, she had it framed. Later that night, I woke up to a sound and I screamed. My favorite doll was covered with paint, and it was hanging by its neck from the ceiling. OMG, Yumi was insane, and she just got worse. Anytime I was doing better than her at anything, she'd act out viciously, and Mom was totally blind to it. But in the 9th grade, Yumi really crossed a line. Mom was hosting a grand party on her new yacht. When I woke up that morning, I shrieked at my reflection. I had a terrible haircut and a mustache drawn on my face. The marker wouldn't even wash off. When I went screaming to Mom, she started laughing and said it was just a silly joke. But sweetie, you can't come looking like this to the party. That would be embarrassing for me. I was furious. When they'd left, I snuck into Yumi's room, opened her Facebook, and posted a status. I'm pregnant, everyone. Can't wait to get all round and fat. When Yumi found out later that night, she attacked me in my sleep. Mom came running at the noise and was so mad when she found out what I'd done. My reputation is ruined. I can't live here anymore. Do something, Mom. Next thing I knew, our bags were packed and we were moving to freaking New York. My new school seemed bigger than the White House. And unlike my strict school in Japan, it seemed like everyone could wear or do whatever they wanted here. As we were walking down the corridor, everyone was looking at us and whispering. Suddenly, I heard someone screaming behind me. Hey, wait, are you the real-life Akko from Luna Academy? OMG, somebody pinch me. Oh yeah, you guys look exactly like anime characters. You're hot. What were they talking about? Whatever was going on, it seemed like we'd just become the princesses of the school in minutes. Yeah, even me. I was reading in the library one day when a cute senior, Dylan, came and sat next to me. And he just asked me out. That was weird, but I'd heard Yumi say that she had a crush on him. So I said yes. And suddenly, we were the hottest new couple in school. I was already imagining us as prom king and queen, and I could see Yumi burning up. A month later, Dylan came to my place one day and immediately pulled me in for a kiss. Happy Valentine's Day, babe. I got a present for you. Oh no, I'd completely forgotten about it. He told me to close my eyes and hold out my hand. A rock? Yeah, 'cause you rock my world, babe. What'd you get for me? I ran to my drawer and took out a tacky heart necklace I'd had since I was a kid. 'Cause you stole my heart, babe. And he looked pretty happy. Wow, boys were dumb. A couple of weeks later, it was Dylan's birthday party, and I went over to his place all dressed up. When I finally found him in the crowd, I was shocked to see him kissing a girl. Oh my God, the girl was freaking Yumi. I pulled him from the back of his shirt. Hey, why are you kissing her? We're sisters, but we look nothing alike, you jerk. Yumi just grinned at me like a moron and hung on to him even tighter. Why are you getting so worked up? Don't you know this is common here? We date many girls. That's just our culture. Don't make him choose between us, Sakura. You know I'll always win. I charged straight at Dylan and pushed him into the fountain. Then I pounced on Yumi, and we found ourselves rolling around on the ground, pulling each other's hair out. Dylan called security and had me thrown out. Gosh, I couldn't wait to tell Mom about her horrible little princess. But when I got home, I was shocked when the servants told me that Mom was in the hospital. She'd had a stroke. I rushed to the hospital, and Mom weakly opened her eyes when she saw me. Yumi? No, Mom. It's me, Sakura. Just listen. I should have told you both sooner. You girls, one of you is adopted. What are you saying, Mom? The heart necklace. You took it from me as a kid. It has the answer. The necklace? The one I gave to the jerk Dylan? Just as her eyes started to close, the doctor pushed me outside. And a few moments later, they told me she was in a coma. My whole world had suddenly turned upside down. My mom was in a coma? One of us was freaking adopted. Of course, Yumi was devastated by Mom's news, but I didn't tell her what Mom had said. I had to find out the truth myself first. The next day in school, I found Dylan in the boys' locker room and I told him I wanted my necklace back.
Sure, I'll think about it, but only if you give me my kisses back.
Dylan, just shut up and give it back or else.
Jeez, calm down. I gave that ugly thing to some girl named Melinda. I think she's moved to England now.
What? I got so mad. I pounced on him and started pulling his ears. If I don't find the necklace, I swear I will hunt you down and kick your butt. Dylan screamed like a little girl and his buddies had to drag me out. That night, I tracked Melinda down on Instagram and booked my ticket. I left without a word to Yumi and found myself flying across the Atlantic in search of that stupid necklace. When I got to Melinda's place, there was a wedding happening in the garden, and the servant said the young miss was getting married. I rushed straight into the ceremony as the couple were exchanging their vows, and I yelled, "Give me my mom's necklace, Melinda, or your marriage will be doomed." As everyone stared at me, Melinda stepped out from the audience and pulled me aside angrily. "Who are you? I don't remember inviting you to my sister's wedding." When I told her everything, she looked at me like I was crazy. I gave that necklace to my maid. She just moved to Scotland, but you can get there by train in a few hours. Oh my God! When I finally reached the address she'd given me, I saw a couple of kids playing outside, and one of them was wearing my necklace. I felt terrible for what I was about to do, but I had to. I went up to the little girl and said, "Your necklace is so lovely. Can I try it?" "No! Leave me alone, Dumbo!" So I snatched the necklace and I ran like there were wild dogs chasing me. Finally, I was about to find out the truth. With my heart beating furiously, I opened the locket and what the freaking fish? It was just a picture of Mom holding two babies, me and Yumi. What was this supposed to mean? I took out the picture and turned it over. Sakura, born on 18th September. Yumi, adopted 2 days later. What? Yumi was adopted? This was unbelievable. As the shock wore off, I couldn't help smiling. For a brief minute, I wanted to put this up everywhere on Facebook and Instagram, but then I decided I wanted to see Yumi's reaction myself. I rushed home on the first flight I could get and barged into the house. "Oh, Yumi, where are you? I've got a surprise for you." I found her sitting on Mom's bed, holding a picture frame and sobbing. She turned around to me and said, "What if Mom never comes back to us, Sakura? I feel so lost without her." My heart melted and I ran to hug her. "She'll be fine. The doctors said she will. And you have me." As Yumi hugged me tight, I decided I wasn't going to tell her what I'd discovered. It would be devastating, and Mom would want me to take care of her, so that's what I was gonna do. Yumi and I were getting along better than ever before, but one day when I walked into the cafeteria, I was shocked to see Dylan standing on a table, holding a hand out to Yumi.
I love you, babe. I know that I've let you down, but is it too late to say sorry now?
Yumi took his hand and climbed onto the table, and everyone cheered and clapped as they kissed. I marched over furiously and pulled Dylan to the ground. "Hey, jerk, I saw you kissing a girl just yesterday, so get away from my sister." "Sakura, are you crazy? You can't treat my boyfriend like that. And I know he kissed someone. He just said he's sorry, okay? He made a mistake. That's a mistake he makes every day. Yumi, I swear I just want what's best for you. Break up with him."
Babe, don't listen to her. She's just jealous.
"Of what? A stupid jerk?" "No, Sakura. You're jealous of me. You know everyone loves me more. The kids at school, Dylan, even Mom." And before I knew it, the most horrible words slipped out of my mouth. "You wish, Yumi. You wish everyone loved you better, but the truth is, you aren't even Mom's kid. You're adopted. She only treated you better because she probably felt sorry for your poor orphan butt." With that, I threw the necklace at Yumi's shocked face in front of everyone and stormed out. As my anger cooled off, I realized what a terrible thing I'd done. So I rushed home to apologize, but Yumi was nowhere to be found. I checked her Instagram and saw she'd posted a picture with her friends at a frozen lake behind the school. I grabbed my skates and rushed out. Yumi wasn't good at skating at all. When I got there, I saw Dylan and his stupid gang going ahead, while Yumi struggled behind them, tripping again and again. She called for Dylan's help, but he just put his arms around a pretty blonde girl and yelled back,
"Keep up, babe, or I'll just kiss another girl."
and they all skated away laughing. The jerks! As I was trying to catch up to her, suddenly I heard a crack. To my horror, I saw the ice beneath Yumi collapse, and she went in. Help! Somebody help me! Oh my god, Yumi, I'm coming! When I got close, I threw myself down on the ice and grabbed her hands. I pulled her with all my might, and she came out shocked and shivering. I quickly took her back home and covered her up with blankets. Yumi, I'm so sorry for what I said. That was such an awful way to tell you about the adoption. Sakura, I've known about that for a really long time. I once overheard Mom talking to someone. She lost your real twin sister at birth, and I turned up as an abandoned baby at the hospital the same day. So she decided to adopt me. Maybe that's why I've always fought you so hard for Mom's love. I knew I wasn't her real daughter. And I'm sorry for everything too. You saved my life today. You are my real sister. I'd jump in 1,000 lakes and kick 100 butts for you. And man, am I gonna kick Dylan's butt. I filed a police complaint against Dylan and his friends for leaving my sister in extreme danger, and they were in a world of trouble. A few days later, we got a call from the hospital saying Mom was awake. We threw our arms around her the minute we saw her, and I told Mom I'd found the answer in the necklace. I always felt you loved Yumi more, and maybe it's true, isn't it? You just got me, but you chose Yumi to be your daughter. Mom took my hand and said tearfully, Sakura, I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. Maybe I felt more protective of Yumi because I never wanted her to feel like she wasn't mine. But I chose to have you both, and I love you just the same. As we all hugged and cried, I knew the three of us were going to be just fine.